nervous. I know. I haven't had a bite of food in days with butterflies in my stomach.
Hey, how did you end up asking Marla anyways?
Well, after long hours of thought, I ended up asking her online. So, is your mom going to drive us to the dance tonight, or is my mom going to drive us to the dance?
Well, my mom's car only seats 4, so that's out of the question.
My mom always embarrasses me in front of girls.
So does my dad. Hey, why don't we just waste our money and get a limo?
Perfect. I hope we can forget one on such short notice.
Me too. Are we still going to Broad Street for dinner?
Well, I heard that dinner's only $50 a plate, and I don't want to go for cheapskates.
Yeah. Why don't we go to Dave Marcus Alavetta? I hear you can go to side club for $60.
Perfect. The girls will be impressed by our fine choice of dining.
Well, my mom has to take me to go pick up my corsage. So I'll see you later. Say the line. Say the line.
Oh no, I forgot my corsage.
And now your 2001 kid story.
say something that would actually have some lasting value to you. And the first thing that came to my mind was what happened on September 11th, the World Trade Center terrorist attack. I know a lot of you probably have fears concerning the attack, and believe me, so do I. But because of my relationship with Jesus Christ, I'm able to give all my cares and concerns to Him, and He fills me with His peace. And my prayer for all of you is that you would trust Jesus Christ as your Savior and would be able to know the peace and contentment that He gives. I just want to say thank you to my brother Joel for escorting me for 2 years now. He's done a wonderful job both years, and he's such a great brother. I love him to death. And you freshman girls better treat him right. Good luck and congratulations to the whole team sport. Thank you for having me back.
Now for your listening pleasure, your very own wind ensemble.
This year's freshman princess, Morgan Montez, was also unable to attend today's assembly because she had made previous commitment to playing in the varsity tennis regionals. Since Morgan could not be here, and took place at once, we thought she could still participate via audio technology. Earlier this week, Morgan referred her speech to be a small opportunity to get to know her and to not break a Grand Blanc homecoming tradition.
My name is Morgan Montez, your freshman princess for 2001. I'm sorry that I cannot be with you in person today, but I hope that this is close to the next best thing. The first thing that I want you to know about me is that I have a pretty good life. There's nothing that I need that I don't have. I have enough water to drink, enough food to live, enough oxygen to breathe, and a roof over my head. What more can a teenager ask for? A car maybe? If I were with me today, my dad would have been my escort and looked pretty handsome in a tux. Fortunately, I inherited his genetic love and coordination for sport, not my mother's accident-prone gene. She only understands football on a color TV when she can see the team jerseys. I'm a pretty good athlete. I love sports and being active. Tennis has become my passion during the past couple of years, and volleyball is a close second. This past summer, I started every morning at 7:30 at tennis practice to improve my skills and have a shot at making the varsity tennis team this year, which has been my goal since I was in 7th grade. Although I love the competitiveness of playing sports, the friendships I make playing them are by far the best thing when it comes to being an athlete. If I can make a new friend and then a couple of games in the process, then my season has been a success. My two major influences in my life are my family and my friends. My family, like everyone else, is not perfect, but they are the closest thing to it, and I wouldn't trade them for anything else in the world. My mom, dad, and twin sister are the reasons I get up in the morning, literally. All them facts don't really cut it for me. If I only say one true thing during this entire speech, let it be that I have the best friends in the entire world. They are the kindest, most generous people I know, and I would give my right hand for any one of them, and I'm sure they would do it for me. Whenever I'm feeling down or stressed about something, one of them is always there to turn it around for me. The impact they have had on my life is unimaginable. Just thinking about all the fun times we've shared together brings a smile to my face. Not only have my family and friends influenced my life and the person I am today, they are also my inspiration and strength, and for that alone is what I thank God for each and every day. Speaking of thank you, I would like to take this opportunity to do just that. First and foremost, I would like to thank my family, especially my twin sister Megan Marquez, who is my best friend and the person I try and live up to every day. Thank you for always making me feel important and looking out for me just like a big sister would, even though you're only 1 minute older. Thank you to all of my friends who have stood by me, even when I do beat them in tennis, and also to those who don't tell anyone when I don't. Thanks also to Brent Zigo, not only for asking me to homecoming, but also for just being a friend and making my life a little more interesting. I would also like to give recognition to the entire varsity tennis team and thank them for being behind me in any decisions that I chose to make. Next, I'd like to thank Mr. Chittle, Coach Parkins, and Julie Kozlowski for helping me produce this tape. I couldn't have done it without you. Most importantly, I want to thank God and the entire freshman class of 2005 for supporting me and granting me this huge honor. I will never forget this year or the wonderful blessings I have received. Thank you for believing in me and giving me this opportunity to speak to you. Goes out to all the Queen candidates who have fun and have tough games. Thank you.
Princess Beth Vargas.
Hi everyone, I'm Beth Vargas. I'm a sophomore here at Blanc, obviously. I am involved in drama and theater very much here. I've been in all the plays since I was a grandling. It's here and it's been a great experience that I want to go into someday. My escort is my dad. Family, and I came here not knowing very many people at all. But I've met the most amazing people this past year. I've made the best friends, and I cannot say that I've had very many bad experiences at all. It's been wonderful here at Grand Blanc. I'm so glad I'm here. I'm really happy. I've had wonderful teachers, and it's just been great. So, I really want to thank everyone for being so kind and open. And sophomores, thank you for electing me princess. Not because it means I can wear a dress and be in the parade, but because it shows that you guys know I'm genuine every day when I smile at you and say hi. I really like everyone. Thank you to my parents and my friends for being so supportive of me this past couple of weeks. I've been overwhelmed and just completely, so thank you for putting up with me. And also he gets me through every day. Little things, the big things, and couldn't do it without him. Sports teams, congratulations on all your successes this past year and everything. Football players, have fun tonight. It's going to be a really fun night. Thank you so much again for Blanc. Good luck choosing the queens. Are beautiful, wonderful girls. And so, pick from the best of the best, I guess. Wonderful girls. So, thank you so much again. I'm finally an upperclassman this year. That's awesome. I'm on the farm squad, the junior captain. You and the captain make it happen. I just, like that, my speech is just kind of a big thank you also. I gotta thank my dad, because my dad is awesome, and Eric Carroll. And I just want to say, Dad, that I love you, and thanks for escorting me. That's really cool. I gotta thank my mom, who's sitting in the front row right here, my beautiful mother. For not crying. Way to fight it, Mom. Good job. Next, I'd like to thank my friends, not for being supportive or inspirational. I have to thank them for being the craziest people that I've ever met in my life. You guys make me laugh, and that's the coolest thing anyone could ever do, and I tend to laugh a lot, so, next I'd like to thank, Mrs. Getzinger back there in the pink. Come on, raise it up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I have to thank her because she makes the best cookies ever. And I mean, her no-bakes, I give them a thumbs up, but the chocolate chip are to die for. So those get 2 thumbs up for sure. Next, I'd like to thank Scott Mitchell for taking me to homecoming tomorrow. Sorry for embarrassing you. I gotta thank Jeremy Tootie Tolbert. For letting me wear his jersey for Interclass games. Thanks a lot. And that's pretty much it. Good luck to all the teams that are playing tonight, and hi, Mrs. Powers. Just good luck to everybody, and that's about it. Red Rage forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, defensive baseball. yourselves.
I'm Michael Parrish. Hello, I'm Mike Coates. I'm the junior. Goodbye to me tonight. Would still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so excited for you. And hasn't happened for the longest time.
Can you hear me all right? Okay. First of all, I would just like to dedicate this whole speech and actually all these events to my grandmother who passed away yesterday. So I just want to dedicate all this to her. On a lighter note, my name is Megan Conquest and I am a senior. just want to congratulate everybody and say, good job, guys. Seniors, can you believe it? We're here. It's our last year, guys. It's been great, and I'm sure there's still so much more fun to come. Thanks for all the good times. And thank you so much for letting me come up here and represent our class. It's such an honor, and this is so much fun, such a great opportunity. So thank you so much. With that, thank you to my parents for always being there and being behind me and supportive in everything that I do. And thanks to my dad. I know you were really nervous to get up here and walk down the aisle, but you look very handsome and you've done a great job. So thank you so much, Dad. Also, I worked for him this summer. Not so fun to work with, but he's a great guy, huh? Just kidding, Dad, I love you. Anyway, also thank you so much to all my friends. You guys are wonderful for making me smile, making me laugh, putting me in a good mood when I'm feeling down. I've had some rough times lately, but I really appreciate all the support from all of you guys for being there and always listening to me and helping me with things. Thank you. Thank you so much to the homecoming committee. Christy Sykes and I were the co-chairs of the committee this year. It was a lot of work, but thank you so much. You guys amazed me with how much time and effort you put into this. It's awesome. So thank you to the homecoming committee, everybody out there. Okay, so as you all know, we were asked to talk about one aspect of the character education program and how it's affected our high school experience. When I was first presented this topic, I was like, oh geez, what am I going to talk about? I had no idea. But then I started thinking about it, and I realized that I have a great deal of respect for people who are honest. And I have always tried to be honest. In fact, sometimes I've been almost too honest and gotten myself in trouble. I've spent my fair share of Saturday nights chilling at home because I've been so honest with my parents. But they have been very respectful of me for always being honest with them, and I try to be honest with everybody, and I hope that people will always try to be honest with me also. So, also I think that honesty has helped to make me a better person, because, let's be honest. So, also, along with honesty, I honestly believe that the seniors are going to win their class dance tonight. Okay, good luck to everybody else though too. Oh, and to go along with Alicia, thank you Mrs. Getzinger, but I'm going to go with the no-bake cookies on that one. Sorry, Alicia, that's not really exciting. Anyways, good luck to everybody. Good luck to the football team tonight. I know you guys are going to do great against Beecher. Good luck to the soccer team tonight against Carmen. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you very much.
Please nominate Julie Kozlowski.
Hi everyone. Alright, I put off writing the speech for as long as possible. Because every time I thought about speaking in front of my entire school, well truthfully I felt sick to my stomach. The time finally came for me to start brainstorming. And as I pulled out my suggested topic sheet, I became a bit worried about what I would say while I was up here. As my eyes wandered down the list, I knew instantly that you guys could care less about my favorite or least favorite subjects. I was told I could describe my favorite vacation spot, but I knew the chances of any of you traveling to Topeka, Kansas simply because I liked it were slim to none. A couple of my friends suggested going the creative route. They seemed convinced that a PowerPoint slide presentation was perfect. I scratched all of those ideas and decided just to tell you a little about myself. For those of you who I don't know, I'll start with a simple introduction. My name is Julie Kozlowski. I'm 17 years old, and I am finally a senior. While I'm up here, I can't preach to you about any extravagant recycling program
had the biggest impact on me because it has affected my personality on a daily basis. When I walk into school each morning, I try to avoid the petty run-ins of disrespect because I know how much I hate the unnecessary shoves in the hallways, as well as the dirty looks constantly exchanged. I have learned at pom-pom practice, I remind myself to be conscious of others' feelings. Because the sensitivity of each girl is different, I have to be cautious of who I joke with and also how I handle sticky situations or confrontations. I have learned that everyone has different thoughts, ideas, and opinions, and although they may not always agree with my own, it is wise for me to be respectful of them. This holds true not only in school, but also I find it in my job. Finally, I want to say thanks once again to the senior class for choosing me as a homecoming queen candidate. This really has been an honor. I want to say good luck to all of the sports teams tonight. I hope the soccer boys have a victory against Carmen. Good luck to the football team. I am confident you guys will defeat Beecher this evening. Last but not least, I want to say thank you Last but not least, I want to say thank you I want to say good luck to all of the cheerleaders, the band and the color guard, and of course, good luck to all my girls on the pom-pom squad. I want to say hi to all my friends. You guys are great, and I wouldn't be the same without you. Thanks for always being there for me. I hope everyone has a safe and happy homecoming, both tonight and tomorrow. Thank you.
Elizabeth Slater.
I'm 17, or senior, obviously. My dad was an expert today, Ron Sabo. I'd like to thank him. Moving on. Let's start off by, I'm supposed to tell you about myself, but I'm going to scratch that because I can't pull that off at all. So, I'm going to move on to thank yous. I want to thank Dr. Newton, and I want to thank the family and faculty for providing me with really good education. Dr. Newton always pulled me aside with extra time to ask what college I was applying to, and it really helped. I want to thank the homecoming committee. I didn't realize how hard they worked. They worked so hard to do everything, and I want to say thank you. I'd love to take this time to thank my parents and my 4 sisters for supporting me continuously and loving me, even when I'm a really big brat. I also like to thank my friends. Okay. They're always yelling for me. Especially thank Whitney and Jessica West, because they're my 2 best friends. And they're super loyal to me. If I have a bad day, they bring me balloons. What friends do that, you know? My friends, that's it. So I want to say thanks. I hope I'm equally as loyal to them. Topic. We're supposed to choose one of the 4 family character education, which were responsibility, respect, courage, and honesty. You can be responsible with yourself and everyone around you, and you can respect yourself and show others respect, and you can prove your courage every day. But if you're not honest with yourself and those around you, I don't think the other 3 attributes are even meaningful. So, you have to be honest. That's my advice. I'm done, guys. Shout out to my friends. It's my duty. Good luck to the football team tonight. I'm sure you guys won't need it, but good luck anyway. Good luck to the soccer team, and have fun tomorrow, girls, and getting guys too, but girls especially because they know both getting ready to sing. So bad. So good luck with all that, and have fun, be careful. Thank you. friend. That I had my whole entire life. It's just so wonderful. We've been through so much together. We went at the same bus stop and had parties for losing the same tooth on the same day, and going to Chuck E. Cheese because we had with our report cards to get the little tokens. But we've just been through so much, and it's just really so nice to have such great friends too. My sister too, when I was young, I was the worst tag along. Everywhere she went, I was right on her heels. And she was just my best friend at a time when I didn't have very many. So things have just changed, and we've really grown up. And now it's just so nice because I know I can talk to her about anything. And then she's just there for me always. And she's just such a good role model for me. I'd also like to mention too, my boyfriend, Norm Radfeld. He's always there for me too, and within the last few months and all, I've just been so stressed out, and he's always been by my side, and I'd just like to thank you for that. Speaking of stress, this year I'm the coach with Megan Conquest for homecoming, and it's been a little pain, but it's been a lot of fun too, and we really couldn't have done it without the girls on the committee and all the chairs. It was really pulled through, and it all turned out really nice. I'm also the editor of the yearbook this year with Blanc. I'm not sure where you are, but he's just awesome in that too, and he's just so considerate of me. And he's not only worried about the book itself, but when I'm homesick from school, he calls just to see how I'm feeling, and that just means so much. It's also Mrs. Bernstein's last year, and I'm just so lucky that she's just waiting off this long path. And I'd like to thank my parents too for all that they've done for me always. My mom's so supportive, and my dad. Well, my dad was really hard deciding like what I was going to do for my escort, but he kind of made the decision for me and made things so much easier. And I mean, we've been through a lot. Like, he was my first day to the daddy-daughter dance back in brownies and all. So it's just the greatest. And well, also too, just from the recent events that have occurred, I've just really realized the importance of respect. And I mean, before, like with the presidential election and everything, a lot of people really like disrespected the president and just really kind of like mocked him for everything that had went on. But after all this has happened, I think that people really are really supportive behind him for all his decisions. And also like the police officers too, like everybody like sees cops going by and they're like slow down and they're all like, they don't like the cops. So we really realized through all that they've done, how wonderful they really are. I'd also like to mention too, my friends who came back from college just to see me today, and my family in the front row here. There's so many of them, and it's just so nice to have them all here. I'd like to mention too my senior class. You guys are great. Been awesome. It's been so much fun. We've just been through a lot. And I'd like to thank you too for thinking of me. And the guys at the NLU. But thanks everybody. Love you.
I decided I wanted to try new things, so freshman year I joined the swim team. And I must say, it's a lot harder than it looks. I was probably the worst on the team, but I found my love through cheerleading and softball, which I finished off my freshman year with. And I really enjoyed those, and I continued them my sophomore year. And by the time junior year rolled around, I was ready to try new things and attack a new challenge. So I tried out for prom, still on it today. Aside from being on prom, I also coach at Blanc gymnastics, and I love working with the kids, so it's a lot of fun. For my thank yous, I wanted to start off by thanking you guys, the senior class, for choosing me to be up here today. It's a huge honor because you guys are such an awesome class, so thank you so much for this experience. And to all of my friends for being by my side throughout the years, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Also to my loving father for escorting me today. My dad is always trying to keep me in line, and I'd say so far he's done a pretty good job. Thanks, Dad, I love you. And to my mom is awesome. Every day, I wake up striving to be a better person, and every day I strive to be my mom. She's a wonderful role model, so thanks, Mom, for your inspiring stuff. To my brother, he couldn't be here today, but my brother's been by my side since I was born, so I had to mention him today. I love you, Greg. I wanted to thank Jeff Levins for taking me to homecoming. You're awesome, thanks, Jeff. And finally, to all of the homecoming committees, you guys put so much time and effort into everything for this weekend, so thank you so much for your hard work and dedication. I wanted to wish all of the fall sports good luck in their concluding seasons, and good luck to the teams who played tonight, you guys, to the football team, and feature, and to the soccer team. You guys are awesome. And finally, to the senior class, guys, it's our last interclass game, so let's try and win, okay? Before I go, we were asked to incorporate an aspect of the character education into our speeches, and I really wasn't sure which one to choose, but I decided to go with courage. So I just wanted to pass along some advice to the underclassmen here today. You guys, don't ever be afraid to try new things. Even if you are the worst swimmer on the team, don't ever let that stop you from being the best at something else. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2001 homecoming preschool. Pretty relaxed now, right?
Yeah, no. Hey, did you end up asking him this or you just going sad?
I thought about it, but like, and then I wasn't gonna. I saw some other class in the hall, and I was like, I just tried to ask her right there.
Oh yeah? What'd she say?
Dude, I didn't know what she said. She said something about, talking to me about later or something.
That's cool. Well, I just ended up asking that girl in our fifth hour.
What was her name again? Like, Jenny or something?
Yeah. No, Jamie. Jamie.
Yeah, I think we were talking about the J or something. How did you end up asking her that?
Oh man, I was real cool about it. She was sitting over there like on the floor in math class. And I was over here. She was smiling at me. So I was just like, hey, how about you go with me to homecoming? She was like, alright. Anyways, how do we get to this dance, man? I really don't feel like grabbing.
Dude, I don't care. I'm not grabbing.
How about we just find somewhere to walk in?
China walk is around the corner. I heard Wendy's has a great 997. Do you think the girls are going to be, I think they're going to want to go to Wendy's?
Hey man, the girl should just get happy you're going with us. So, did you end up getting your underclassmen massage?
I thought it did cost my time, but $25 for an hour didn't seem worth it, so I just picked up my party. So, how about pictures? Did they do pictures this year or not?
Well, our moms are the only ones that want to.
Dude, let's just give our moms our pictures from last year. We're not going to let this. So, I guess I'll just meet you up at Wendy's and with my new class at 7.
And I'll be fashionably late like always. So I'll arrive around 7:17 hours.
All right, at this particular time, reminder to Mr. Gleason and Mr. Phillips, homeroom, to remain in the gym. Now, as quickly as we can get back.
right, guys, shoes, take the 4-piece. Shoes, take the 4. 7 boxes. Unfortunately, we're not able to reach 7. The Blanc boys is on the stage with 8 boxes. We're not at the top floor. Hold on, we'll play a different song. Just wait. You ready? Congratulations to the staff on winning that too. Your picture is going to be taken on the football field. Congratulations.
Queen candidate Megan Conway. Escorted by parents Dan and Beth Conway. Queen candidate Julie Kozlowski. Escorted by parents Dennis and Joy Kozlowski. Queen candidate Elizabeth Sabo, escorted by parents Ronald and Kathy Sabo. Queen candidate Christy Sykes, escorted by parents Larry and Candy Sykes. Queen candidate Melissa Yellen, escorted by and finally, our reigning queen, Jackie Steiner, escorted by parents Doug and Karen Steiner. Up, girls. And now, on behalf of the Homecoming Committee and Grand Blanc High School, I would like to announce the 2001 Homecoming Queen, Melissa Yellen. Thank you so much.
You're in Grandma Stevens. Here I am.
It's such a great honor to represent the school. Thank you.
They ran an interview with Jeff Brea.
Thank you for coming.